Hi everybody, a short video for you today about obstacle to cure. Now this is a really homeopathic term and I didn't know anything about it before I went to college. And homeopathic medicine, I believe, is one of the only alternative medicines that actually looks about this. And what it is there something in your life that's an obstacle to you getting better? So this can be a biochemical thing such as a nutritional deficiency. It can be things like that are picked up in hair analysis like mineral toxicity or heavy metal toxicity or overload to the body. It can be things like drug layers. It can be emotional trauma. And I see this time and time in my clinic. And for the last 13 years, I've been helping individuals and families really identify obstacle to cure. What homeopathy does is, just like an onion, is we actually peel back the layers and actually get the true self, or the true person, and therefore the true whole being to the best health it can be. And one of the ways that we do this is we actually look at what is the obstacle to cure. So you're a person who's been on this health journey for a while and you've really cleaned your diet up in the last 6 months and you've really removed a lot of household toxins and got rid of all of the chemical products around you, and you're drinking really good quality water, and you've read a lot about probiotics and prebiotics, and you're doing all of this really fantastic nutritional stuff, and you may even be using some Puriforce products alongside, and you're really at the best health you've ever been, but there's still something missing. Then this is where we find something like an obstacle to cure. I see this a lot in my skin cases, and I see this a lot in my emotional cases. And they're probably the two parts of my clinic that have really been the biggest when it comes to obstacle to cure. And sometimes this can be as simple as actually a miasmatic layer. So that's a homeopathic term for a group of medicines, and it's got a lot of complexity. But it could be a miasmatic layer, or it could be a emotional trauma that you haven't got rid of, or it could be as simple as a particular synthetic substance that you've still got in your life. And so homeopathy is definitely something that can really blow this out for you and actually remove that layer. So in that way, I believe that homeopathy is one of the most curative and deep-acting medicine forms on the planet as we know it. And so I would really encourage you, if you have been struggling with your health, or you feel like you've gained a lot, but there's one little bit missing, then you may find that consulting with a homeopath really just opens that up. Or it might be a matter of going and getting some counselling, or reading the correct material and actually having an emotional breakthrough. Or it might be going and getting some hair analysis testing and seeing what it is that's missing. Or sometimes it can just be a layer that's needed with one of my Puriforce products, and then we put that layer in and it's removed. Because I really believe that true and optimum health is achievable for everybody, just regardless of what our story is. Because we all have a story around our illness, whether that be an emotional story or a story of struggle, as we've tried to find out what a diagnosis is and try and piece together a way back to wellness. And illness is only in our life to make us grow. And as we remove and peel back these layers of the onion in homeopathy, you grow. And you grow into a better person, you grow into a more holistic person, and your wellness and your whole life improves. Homeopathy has always been called in my clinic counselling with medicine, and that's because I really believe that behind every physical manifestation of illness there's an emotional cause. And so in that way I really felt compelled to share with you that perhaps there is something going on that is truly an obstacle to you getting the cure that you're after. And that's not to say that homeopathy is the cure, but it definitely is a modality, and it's a medicinal source that treats and sees the whole person. And we don't treat anything in isolation. And so when you consult a homeopath, or when you get in touch with me about remedies, I'm not looking at your skin in isolation. I'm not looking at a bowel condition. In that same way we don't wake up one day with bowel cancer. I really believe that now is the time, more than ever, where we have the most resources and the most information out there about our health. So I encourage you to dig deep, to learn as much as you can, but always have that filter. Does this feel right? Does this feel right in my body? Does this feel right emotionally to me? Or have I been doing all of that physical work and nutritional work? Now is it time for me to step into doing some unpacking in a different way? And if you feel like that's the place that you're at, I really encourage you to reach out to me, toll free 1800 244 449. Or send me an email, Nicole@puriforceremedies.com, or even get in touch with your local homeopath. through homeopathyOz.org. That's our association website, and you'll find some incredible practitioners there who can really help you unpack that, because now is the time to live the life that you know you can, and to step into that place of wellness that all of us deserve. And particularly for our children, if you can start peeling this stuff away now, you just reduce the complexity, and you really bring in that time of suffering for your children and for yourself around illness. So I hope that has given you something to chew over today, and really think about, is there an obstacle to cure going on for me or for my child? And if you do need any help, then I look forward to connecting with you. Have a great day, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye-bye.